Welcome back, Gas Monkey fans. Today we're diving into the untold story of what really happened to the iconic Gas Monkey Bar and Grill in Texas and why Richard Rawlings decided to shift gears and set up shop in the heart of Sturgis, South Dakota.
Alright, Sturgis Bar, purchase number 1 complete. Let's get some Americana going up in this mother.
We'll also dive into who owned the bar before Richard. From its heyday in Dallas to the new venture that's grabbing headlines, we've got all the details for you. The Gas Monkey Bar and Grill opened its doors at Dallas, Texas back in 2013. It wasn't just a bar, it was an extension of the Gas Monkey Garage brand that had already gained massive popularity thanks to the success of Fast and Loud.
6-speed, cold AC, deleted all the trim.
How's it drive?
Ride.
So I had to come and look at another Gas Monkey creation.
Fans of the show flocked to the bar, eager to experience a taste of the Gas Monkey lifestyle. Cold beers, live music, and of course, some badass cars parked out front. The bar quickly became a hotspot for locals and tourists alike. It wasn't uncommon to see celebrities or car enthusiasts mingling with everyday folks, all drawn by the raw, unfiltered energy that the Gas Monkey brand represented. With its rock and roll vibe, live performances, and a menu full of Texas-sized portions, the Gas Monkey Bar and Grill was more than just a place to eat and drink. It was a destination.
And let me tell you something, 84 years ago, they didn't think that there'd be a monkey on this corner, did they?
Richard Rawlings had a vision, and it seemed like everything was falling into place. The bar was packed every weekend, the live music was a hit, and the fans loved it. But, like all good things, the success of the Gas Monkey Bar and Grill in Dallas wasn't immune to challenges. As with any business, there were ups and downs. The initial buzz surrounding the bar began to wane, and the challenges of running a high-profile establishment started to take their toll. The pressures of maintaining a brand synonymous with high energy and success were immense. Dallas is a competitive market, and while the Gas Monkey Bar and Grill had its loyal customers, it wasn't enough to sustain the momentum indefinitely. The COVID-19 pandemic dealt a significant blow to the hospitality industry, and the Gas Monkey Bar and Grill was no exception. Like many other businesses, it had to navigate restrictions, lockdowns, and a significant drop in foot traffic. The bar that once thrived on large gatherings and live events was now struggling to keep its doors open. Not only that, but in 2018, the bar served up Rawlings a $6 million defamation lawsuit. In 2020, Richard Rawlings made the difficult decision to close the original Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. It was a bittersweet moment for fans and for Rawlings himself. The bar had been a huge part of the Gas Monkey brand's identity, but it was time to move on.
And believe it or not, that's a lot of work. That's moving around, shaking a lot of hands.
The Dallas location closed its doors for the last time, leaving behind memories of good times and great music. What is the bar now? Well, it's already been 2 different restaurants after Rawlings took off. The first was called Amplified, and that only lasted a few years until recently when it was renovated and renamed El Destino, which means destiny in English. They serve some great tacos. But just as one chapter closes, another one begins. Richard Rawlings wasn't about to let the Gas Monkey brand fade away. Instead, he looked to the future and found a new opportunity in an unexpected place: Sturgis, South Dakota.
Literally the epicenter of Sturgis, South Dakota, the biggest rally in the world. And we just bought A&B Pizza. We got to make it our own now.
Sturgis is known for its legendary motorcycle rally, an event that draws hundreds of thousands of bikers from all over the world every year. For Rawlings, this was the perfect location to resurrect the Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, but with a new twist. The bar was designed to cater to the biker crowd, with a more rugged and raw aesthetic than the original Texas location. The new bar isn't just a place to grab a drink, it's a hub for bikers to gather, share stories, and enjoy the open road lifestyle that Sturgis embodies. The new location also reflects a shift in focus for Rawlings. While the Dallas bar was all about the glitz and glamour of the car world, the Sturgis bar is more about community and camaraderie. It's a place where bikers can feel at home, whether they're passing through during the rally or just stopping by for a cold one. But if you want food, well, you only have 3 options: burgers, wings, or pizza. The pizza better be good for $29, Richard. Before it became the new Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, the location in Sturgis had its own history. The building that now houses the bar was once a well-known biker hangout, frequented by locals and rally-goers alike. It had a reputation for being a no-nonsense, down-to-earth spot where bikers could kick back and relax after a long ride. The building itself had gone through several iterations over the years, serving as everything from a motorcycle performance shop called Pingle for over 10 years to a small restaurant called Wanda's Kitchen for just about a year, a dive bar called Dirty Dog's Roadhouse for a few years, and then lastly A&B Pizza when Richard picked up the building for $1 million in April 2024. But no matter what it was always a place that welcomed the biker community with open arms. When Rawlings decided to take over the space, he knew he wanted to preserve that sense of community while bringing in the signature Gas Monkey flair. The transformation wasn't easy. The building needed a lot of work to bring it up to the Gas Monkey standard, but Rawlings and his team were up for the challenge. They gutted the old interior, revamped the bar, and added some unique touches that would make the new Gas Monkey Bar and Grill stand out in Sturgis. The result is a bar that feels both familiar and fresh. It honors the history of the location while also introducing new elements that reflect the Gas Monkey brand. It's a place where the past and present collide, creating an atmosphere that's both nostalgic and exciting. As the title of this video suggests, the grand opening and first Sturgis rally haven't gone so well. Several rally-goers have complained about the slow service, small menu, and being unorganized. Here are a few of the reviews of Richard's new bar. The place is cool to take pictures of outside if you're here for Sturgis. However, terrible food inside and service. Waited 1 hour for a chicken sandwich that was drier than the South Dakota desert, and a burger that was cold and tasted like my drunk uncle made it at a barbecue. Very small portions too. 1 plain cheeseburger, 1 plain dry chicken sandwich, and 2 alcoholic beverages was $50. Understandable that it is busy during the rally, but we went to a lot of places in Sturgis, Deadwood, and Rapid City, and this was the worst for food and service. Richard Rawlings happened to show up, and he will take a picture if you ask, but he barely smiles, which is fine, at least he took a picture. Not trying to be picky, but just wanted to inform everyone to just use this place for pictures and eat at the other actual local places. Another customer said, Richard should stay out of the food business. An hour wait for a dried-up tiny burger? He should just have independent food vendors outside and focus on beer and alcohol and music. His staff was nice but very overwhelmed, which led to unorganized service. And if you were thinking that was it, nope. Another reviewer said, the food menu was the smallest, was told an hour wait, no problem. Almost 2 hours in, they informed us they lost our food order. 2 hours to get an okay burger? Very disappointed in this new establishment. Pay for food before you eat. We probably would have left. Try harder.
This worked out really good. I mean, it's still early in the morning, but this was packed all day yesterday.
Oh, crazy.
The only thing we need is more help, I think.
That is the one thing we've learned, right? We need, you can never have enough staff.
I think we could double our sales on liquor and food if we had more staff. I mean, and we have a lot. I was freaking out the last 2 days. I'm like, I'm watching them, and I'm like, God dang, that's crazy. Here you go, man.
All right, brother. Good luck.
Let's make some money while the sun's behind the clouds.
So it seems like people have the same complaints. The food is dry and overpriced, and the service is horrible. It's really starting to look like the issues that caused the last Gas Monkey Bar to close have followed them to Sturgis. I'm all for non-food celebrities creating restaurants, but if you're going to open a restaurant, the food should be first on the list of importance and atmosphere second. It seems like in both Gas Monkey's bars, though, the atmosphere gets all the attention and the food and service are way at the bottom. I mean, for having only 3 things on the menu, you'd think they could make them well, right? It's been over 10 years since Richard Rawlings opened his first bar, and since then, he's been sued, closed the failing bar in the same city he opened Gas Monkey, and now is still failing at the food game. I think it's fair to say he should stick to flipping cars. So, what's next for Gas Monkey? The new bar in Sturgis is just the beginning. Richard Rawlings has hinted that he's looking at other locations for future Gas Monkey bars, possibly in other biker-friendly towns or even in cities with a strong car culture. Whether it's Daytona Beach, Myrtle Beach, or somewhere in between, the Gas Monkey brand is poised for a comeback. The move to Sturgis shows that Rawlings isn't afraid to take risks and try new things. It's a testament to his entrepreneurial spirit and his ability to adapt to changing circumstances. While cars will always be at the heart of what he does, the new focus on the biker community reflects a broader vision for the Gas Monkey brand. The story of the Gas Monkey Bar and Grill is one of reinvention and resilience. From the bustling days of the Texas location to the new venture in South Dakota, Richard Rawlings has shown that the Gas Monkey brand is more than just a passing fad. It's a lifestyle. As the new bar in Sturgis opens its doors to bikers, locals, and fans from all over, it marks the beginning of a new chapter for Gas Monkey. So, whether you're a fan of fast cars, roaring bikes, or just a good time, be sure to keep an eye on what Richard Rawlings has in store. The Gas Monkey brand is back, and it's ready to hit the open road once again. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep the gas pedal to the floor.